Hello everybody. Today I'm looking at the Filofax Graphic A5 organizer. The Graphic was a short-lived range of products dating from around about 2008. It's a workhorse product rather than a showpiece. It's not made of leather, it's made of mostly of plastic, of faux leather. I don't know the price of these or what the prices were. I got mine free from Filofax because I had another graphic product. It was a smaller size, a personal size, zipped, and it developed a fault in terms of the zip came away from the body of the product. I'll do a review of this one when I've given it a clean at a later stage. But when they offered a free product, I accidentally named the wrong size and type when I told them, and that's why I got this one rather than the smaller zipped version. But anyway, that's how I got it. So I don't know what they cost. These are two-tone plastic grey and black. It has a proper closure. It's quite bulky for an A5 organizer. You can see this is A5 size, so you can see it's significantly larger than the paper size that goes in it. Because it has larger rings. It's 23.5 centimeters high, 21 centimeters wide excluding the pen loops and the clasp, and it's 4 centimeters thick. When empty, it weighs 470 grams, so almost half a kilo. On its spine is the Filofax logo. Oops, there we go. If you can see that, not easy to see in this light. And on the back is an outside pocket, quite tight, with a nylon lining. Now these outside pockets, as I've said before, are very useful. They're to be seen resurrected in the current Lockwood range of Filofax. These are really useful, popping things in so that you don't have to undo the organizer to find something. You can put your tickets in here or a piece of paper you need. It's very nice, very easy. Unusually, and I haven't seen this before in any product anywhere in any company, the closure can be pushed into the cover to make it larger, longer or shorter. I've never seen this before except in this range, and I'm not honestly sure of how useful this would be, which may be why nobody else does it, but it's an interesting thought. There we go. Let's look inside. Inside we have, on the left, the writing Filofax Graphic A5 organizer, and as ever, this is where you really see that it's plastic, because embossing in plastic is very obviously different to embossing in leather. There is a top to bottom pocket, quite tight again, with a nylon liner. There are 8 credit card slots, so we've got those here. There we go, 8 of those on this side, 2 of them with a mesh window, so we've got 4 horizontal and 4 vertical here. And then we have 3 wider slots. Now these slots go all the way to the bottom, so they're each of a different depth. So you can see this one is 6 centimeters, this one is 8 centimeters, and this one is almost 10 centimeters. So they all go down to the bottom, to the edge of the stitching. Unfortunately, they also go to this stitching point here, which means it's easy to lose stuff in these corners here. If I had been designing this, I would have extended this slit to about here so that you're not losing things in these corners. Stuff can float around. That's a minor issue, but it's these small issues that improve products. There is a pen loop on either side. So two pen loop, it's a 2 pen loop product, which is always good. They're outside the cover, but within the closure, within the clasp. They can take a variety of pen sizes. This is a 0.8 millimeter, not 0.8, this is an 8 millimeter, what am I saying? Yeah, 8 millimeter pen, no problem at all. This is a 1 centimeter pen diameter. Again, that goes in and is held because the loops have a elastic closure, elastic part of it, which enables it to expand. And if you push hard enough, you can get a 1.4 millimeter diameter pen in there as well. As ever, the right hand pen loop is slightly smaller than the left hand pen loop, which I'm told by Steve as the authority that these are that's deliberate. So you can put different sized pens in here. The rings are 30 millimeter inside diameter, and on the right we have another top to bottom sleeve, and then a slit top and bottom, which can be used to hold an A5 pad. And the fact that it's top and bottom makes this perfectly reversible. So this product can be perfectly reversed for left-handed people, so that you can write on this side, and there is no difference at all, no change at all to the layout here, except that these slits will then be upside down, so there's a greater chance of stuff falling out, and the writing is upside down. But otherwise, it's a nicely reversible product, which is always good. It shows thought being given to people who are left-handed. As you can see, it opens flat, and it lies open. So yeah, this is always a good sign as well. It can't easily be folded back on itself again. Most ring folders can't. This is not designed to do this, so probably best not to try. I've never used this really in anger for any particular things because it's too bulky for my liking. But it's a cheaper range. It was a cheaper range. The finish is mediocre, but it's well designed for doing work rather than looking pretty. Bit bulky for me, but I can see this being a good, cost-effective solution for a lot of people. So if you find one online, second-hand, whatever, might be a good idea to have a look at it. But of course, it's not made of leather, so be careful with second-hand products which are made of faux leather, because faux leather does disintegrate generally quicker than leather. But there we are. Now you can see yourself what these are like, and I hope that was helpful, and see you next time.